Hello, lo, 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 beautiful people. And the people said, hello. And the people said, hello. I'm Conscious Togo, and I'm a conscious parenting coach. Today, we are discussing how much playtime should you be spending with your child and how much time should you dedicate to independent play. Welcome to our Conscious Parenting platform. It feels good to be here. So, often as parents, we feel guilty about not playing enough with our children or not getting enough done, whether in the workplace or in our homes. And then the questions start coming. How often should I be playing with my child, and how much independent time is okay? These questions are relatable, and the guilt is enough to make one wonder if whether or not you are a good parent or if you are hurting the development of your child. If you resonate with this or if you have had these concerns, then this video is for you. Let's break it down. How often should I be playing with my child? I wish I had a concrete or definite answer for you, but I don't. And wait, you don't have to switch off just yet. With so many factors involved, there's no saying, play for this amount of time and you'll be fine. So the factors that are involved are you need to consider whether or not are you stressed? Are you feeling up to it? Are you in the mood? Or are you even preoccupied? These factors are important to go through because your children will pick up on them and this will affect the play in a negative way. So, what you want to do instead is you want to focus on quality over quantity. So, 10 to 20 minutes of full attention of child-directed play is what I suggest. 10 to 20 minutes of undivided attention of child-directed play. So this means that you let your child decide what they want to play and you let them lead you, right? Because as I've mentioned, and it's really important for you to remember that if you are feeling stressed, if you are anxious, or you are really not up to it, your children will pick up on this. And so as you go through the play, you want to then just monitor how you're doing. If you are not up to it or you're distracted or you're getting tired, you then just use it as a natural transition to take a break and then you can resume with play at a later stage. So I may not be giving you a concrete time for play, but there is a bare minimum. There is a bare minimum, and I suggest nothing less than 10 minutes. Nothing less than 10 minutes, right? It's important that you really let your child direct you in how they want to play, or you let your child choose what they want to play with, be it the toy or they want to play outside, whatever activity, you need to let your child be the one who leads in that. It is important for them to lead in that because it is helpful for their development. How so? Well, for starters, your children will feel listened to and they will feel special and important. What's also important is that it's empowering for children to be able to choose activities because what happens is in a natural day, on a normal day, children are hardly in control of situations, right? So we are always picking for them what they need to do, when they need to do it, how they need to do it, and the rest. And so when you do let your child direct the play, you are empowering them in the sense that they have a little bit of control. And what this does is it improves their overall behavior and improves the relationship that you have with your child. So remember, dedicate at least 10 minutes or more a day to allow your child to lead. Anything less than 10 minutes will actually feel short. And what it will do is it will actually cut or get in the way of what we call the flow state. The flow state. The flow state is when you have been working yourself long enough to be in the moment and to be able to enjoy the activity, whatever the activity may be. So if it is less than 10 minutes, then you'd be cutting the playtime too short and too quickly, and you would be getting in the way of allowing yourself and allowing your child and allowing your body to follow through with the activity. So there are important questions that you should ask yourself when you play with your child. These questions, there's 5 of them, and so brace yourself. The first one is, how is my child doing? That's the first question that you would need to ask yourself. How is my child doing? Looking at their behavior. Are they moody? Are they irritated? Are they sad? Or are they even grumpy, right? Play can boost connection and it can lighten the mood and improve their behavior. The second question you need to ask yourself is, how is my relationship with my child? How is my relationship with my child? If your relationship is not in a good state, or it hasn't been smooth, there's been a lot of contention and you feel disconnected, then through play, you will be able to strengthen your relationship and you'll be able to build on the bond, right? The third question is, are there any major changes happening at the moment or in the horizon, right? Are there any major changes happening in the moment or in the horizon? Play can help prepare your children emotionally for the changes that will happen in future, right? And create a strong connection between you and your child. That's what you'll be able to get from play. And if there are future events happening, what you can do is you can role play so that you help your child minimize stress. The fourth question is, do I want to play with my child or would I rather be doing something else? Do I want to play with my child or would I rather be doing something else? This takes us back to quality over quantity. If you know that you won't be at your best, then rather delay on the play, explain to your child that you can't play, and leading us to the fifth question, ask yourself if not now, then when? If not now, then when? It's important to be able to manage your child's expectations. So if you can't play at that moment that they're asking you to play because maybe you have to make dinner or for whatever reason, you can then let your child know as to when they can expect you to play with you, and you can then get ready with everything else, and once the time comes, you will then be in a better position to engage with your child and connect through play. Let's move on to independent play, the benefits and the time frame. It's important for your child to have independent play every day, but with babies, the time frame is short because obviously they're still growing. But as they are growing, you can expect the time frame to increase. And that would be because they're gaining more confidence and they have a better understanding of the world, right? So the amount of time children will be able to play independently will vary significantly, and it will vary because of many factors such as age, their interest in the activity, the energy levels on the day, the temperament, as well as their personality. All these factors can produce different results depending on the situation and depending on the day. One day, your child can really be into independent play, and the next day, they will just want to hold on to you and just do nothing but to be with you. And so you'd be then just open yourself up to knowing that not every day will go, not every day will be the same. So some days will be better than others. So when we look at infants, when we come to the time frame specifically, when we look at infants, we are looking at anything between 5 and 45 minutes, right? And then when we've got 18 months and younger, you are looking just less than an hour, maybe an hour or just less than an hour. And when you are dealing or have preschoolers, then you're looking at 60 to 90 minutes. 60 to 90 minutes. If your child doesn't fall under these frameworks, do not panic or think there's something wrong with your child. It is normal. Like I said, this is really just a give and take, and it's just to really help us see or gauge as to where your child is and where you need improvement. Let's get to the benefits. So the benefits of child play, the first one that comes to mind is, of course, you will be getting some downtime. You will be getting some downtime. Another benefit is that it stimulates creativity and imagination. It increases concentration and flow. It improves self-reliance, reduces overstimulation, increases social independence, promotes problem solving, and improves emotional regulation. Those are the benefits, right? Those are the benefits. And in closing, I want to leave you with this. It's important to follow the uniqueness of your child, listen to their cues, follow their lead in terms of what they prefer. So letting them choose the play, follow their lead, and respond as best as you can. Check in with yourself and your child as you decide on whether or not you'll be able to play. And because no one day is the same, you then need to maybe just practice grace with yourself and your child, because we won't get it right all the time. I hope this video has been helpful, and I hope I have provided guidance. I will see you in the next video. But until then, I invite you to please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of future uploads. And if you have found this useful, please do share it with your community, such as a parent or a caregiver in need. And please comment your experience, right? Have you found a balance between quality over quantity? I'd love to know in the comments. Take care. See you next time.